This season, we've had all kinds of celebrities get on the bus to volunteer and give back. And since you don't have to be a celebrity to help out in your community, we wanted to invite one of you, our viewers, to get on the bus and lend a hand.
We're Wild Family, and we would like to get on the bus!
Thousands of people applied.
Michael and I would love to get on the bus with the Extreme Makeover team.
But a couple stories really inspired us, and one of them is here today.
I don't want people to look at me and feel sorry for me. I want them to know that there's always a silver lining in every dark cloud.
I love you, Mom.
And I love you too.
Hey guys, I'm Ty. Get on the bus.
Hi, Ty.
And the renovation starts right now. So, Michael, Exhibit, we've got a big week, and we've also got some very special help this week. And I'm talking about our special guest designer, Jillian Harris is here.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pumped. This is such a huge opportunity. I feel blessed for being here. Most of you guys know me from The Bachelor and Bachelorette, but I am a designer and I love giving back. So for me, this is just like a perfect fit, and I just am so, so pumped.
I doubt you're gonna have some candlelit dinners or maybe some, hot tub talks, but I think it'll be close.
You and I are gonna be hot tubbing tonight?
Well, maybe we'll go with the candlelit dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it slow, guys, take it slow.
That sounds good.
So guys, I'd like to introduce Santino and Tanya. These guys are viewer volunteers. So why'd you guys want to get on the bus and give back?
I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and there is no cure. So he absolutely loves the show, and I couldn't think of a better memory to make with my son than to be on this bus with the designers.
So Santino, what are you most excited about being a part of this week?
Pretty tough question.
So what's your least favorite part about the show?
Usually when Ty yells a lot.
Really? Yeah. Like, is my voice annoying? Really? Is that really what it is?
But I don't really care when you yell to surprise family. You have to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We're actually going to do that very soon. In fact, I should probably tell you about the family right now. You want to hear their story?
Sure.
Okay. Right now, we're traveling through Cleveland County, Oklahoma, on our way to meet the Skaggs family. Right. And it's Audra, Brian, and their two kids, their daughter Merritt and their son Jhett. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
Hi, ABC, we're the Skaggs family from Lexington, Oklahoma. Welcome to our home. Woo!
When Brian and Audra Skaggs got married, they bought an old fixer-upper out in the country. Audra taught preschool, and Brian dedicated his life to being a cattle rancher.
This is my ranch manager, Jhett Skaggs.
Life was going well. Then Jhett got sick. He had problems breathing, cried constantly, and couldn't gain weight. Brian and Audra took him to several doctors, but no one knew exactly what was wrong.
I asked Audra, I said, watch him crawl. And he'd crawl about 4 or 5 feet, stop, and take a break. The next morning, he passed out on us and quit breathing. I mean, his eyes rolled back in the back of his head, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
He was basically gone, and Brian gave him CPR on the sofa.
Doctors gave the Skaggs a devastating diagnosis. Jhett had a heart defect, and the only thing that would save him was a risky heart transplant.
The waiting part, just to be able to even get a heart, was probably the hardest part of everything. Over and over and over, he would go into cardiac arrest, and I just remember just watching the chest compressions and watching the paddles where they would shock him and bring him back each time. And I thought several times to myself, he might not make it.
Jhett was flown to Texas Children's Hospital in Houston. With time running out, a donor heart miraculously became available. An 11-month-old Jhett received a heart transplant.
He started to wake up, and we were there sitting by his bed. He just kind of turned his head over to us and smiled at us.
I even have a picture of it, and I remember taking it with my cell phone and sending it to everybody I knew, and they were just like, oh my gosh.
My brother, he had holes in his heart, and he got a new one. Now it works really well.
Jhett, he's basically alive because a family made a decision to be an organ donor. So we started the Jhett Skaggs Foundation. We take toys to the Heart Center, and when the kids go in for surgeries, it's a way of getting their mind off things.
Even though Jhett is very much a success story, we always have to keep in the back of the mind that his new heart will probably only last about 10 to 12 years, and at that time, we'll have to do another type of operation to support Jhett.
He is facing a lifetime of medical treatment. He takes rejection medicine 3 times a day to keep his heart healthy, and he has a suppressed immune system because of it.
He's much more susceptible to infections, and any kind of organism that's out in the public is something that is a potential risk to him. You know, the household that he lives in needs to be as clean an environment as possible. Mold, mildew, and fungus are things that we would worry about. Even the common cold can be a threat to Jhett.
Jhett's medical bills have begun to stack up. Our payment out of pocket has been between $15,000 and $20,000 a year.
We have chosen Jhett's health over making certain repairs in our home. However, you know, we're getting to the point where the home is hazardous for him.
We've already got a miracle baby right now. I just want to see him in a safe, clean environment to where we don't have to worry about anything else causing him any harm.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Cute kids, right?
Yes, what a great family.
So what do you say? Can we do this? Yeah. Bring it in there, people. Are you with me?
Oh yes.
Well, then let's do it! All right, guys, here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Good morning, Skaggs family! Audra, Brian, Merritt, Jhett, get out here!
To hear Ty's voice say, "Good morning, Skaggs family," is one of the biggest sighs of relief that a father can feel. You know, we were getting in a pretty good hole that was sure getting hard to climb out of.
This is our design team. We've got Exhibit, Michael, our new guest designer, Jillian Harris is here.
Hi, guys.
And this is Tanya and Santino. These are our viewer volunteers. So you guys have definitely been through a lot with this guy, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, because we lost him 6 times.
You lost him 6 times. What do you mean?
He was in cardiac arrest 6 times.
So now you guys are in this house, and it sounds like from the tape, it's not exactly the healthiest place for him to be.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Got one of the greatest gifts a guy can have right here. I just wish I could get him in a little bit safer environment.
Believe it or not, in 7 days from now, you guys are gonna have a healthy, safe home for your kids. I think we ought to try and get you guys inside right now, though. Let's get warm. So, guys, show me the house. All right. Come on, let's go. Man, icicles and everything, huh?
Yeah,
like an
really,
igloo.
really big ones.
So things are a little tight.
Little small.
So why don't you guys check out the house? I'll sort of check out the kitchen.
Show me around?
Yeah, okay.
Show me around.
The kitchen and dining room and the living room was actually an old general store back in the 20s and 30s.
Just from looking at things, I mean, I see a huge gap in your ceiling right there, and I see the floors like doing this. I mean, is your foundation like settling, or is it
Well,
just
we don't
crumbled?
have a foundation. It's sitting on concrete blocks.
So the floors are falling out from under you.
Yeah.
Just walking into the house, you can already tell things are off just by looking at the floors. But that's not the only problem. They've also got breezes coming in through every door, every window, and you can smell the mold. Whoa. Okay, that is black mold. That's super bad stuff right there. Especially for Jhett.
Yes.
Not good.
His doctors told us it's a very dangerous situation because of his immune system. A couple of weeks ago, he was really sick. He was in the hospital for 8 days with a stomach virus. Where most kids would get over it in 24 to 48 hours, it took him 8 days.
And so what could happen? What's your biggest fear?
That he'll just get sick again. And I don't want him to do that.
He's been through enough.
He deserves better.
All right, well, that definitely has to go.
Hey, Jhett, come see me. I'm in your room. Are we gonna play? What's that?
I toy.
A dinosaur? Do you like dinosaurs? What's this one's name?
The baby.
He's a baby. You're a baby. Are you cute? Yeah? That's what I thought. Does everybody tell you that? Me too. It's a curse.
I love how his spots are pink.
Yeah.
I think that's so cute. You color better than I do. You're so much more in the lines. What's the trick?
I color a lot in my class.
You do? Okay, so there you go. That's why you're such a good colorer. Being a huge fan of the show for years, I've always thought, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. I would love to give back to families and also do what I love to do, which is design. I just feel incredibly blessed to be a part of it. Oh my gosh, this is the best snow to make snowman.
It packs really well.
There you go. When I heard your story and then I actually just heard Tanya's story today, you know, it really touches my heart, and I'll let her tell you a little bit more about why she's here.
Well, Santino and I are huge fans of the show, and I have a terminal illness that they say can't be cured. However, I'm just all about making awesome memories for Santino and having fun with the life that we have left together.
You know, both of you guys are just so inspirational, and I really hope that we can help turn things around and we all come out of it better people.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Skaggs Cattle Company. Good morning, cow family!
Brian is a rancher, you know, so I had to go figure out what that was all about.
The seat is shot, engine won't turn over.
Okay.
That's not gonna work.
Holy, I thought this was dirt coming in here, but it's actually not dirt. When the cows come home, this is where they come. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do here. Holy cow, no pun intended.
Hey, we were just about to go to the barn. You guys want to take a ride on the bus?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get on the bus.
All right.
Dad's a cattle rancher, and right now, when he works, he's away from the family because it's about a mile down the road. So I felt like it was important for us to actually see where the barn is, where Dad works. Come on off, everybody. We saw the old country store over there, and that's not going to work as a home. So the key question is, would you want it like over there, or would you want it near where you work?
I'd just soon have it right here where me and Bub could walk out the back door and go to work.
Okay. Where was X? Has anyone seen X?
I've not seen him.
No one's seen Exhibit?
No.
Exhibit! X! I don't think it's just cattle in the barn. Exhibit! Yo, X! X! I don't think it's just cattle in the barn.
Look at that, Merritt.
Wow.
When the barn came down and volunteers came flooding out, I was amazed that it could hold that many people. Having a house out there at the ranch, to be able to walk out the back door and go to work is exactly what we'd want.
This is Gene and Vern McCowan and Todd Booz from Ideal Homes.
We build healthy homes, we build safe homes, and we're excited to get to be out here and do this. It's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, but we can't wait to get to do this.
I just can't thank all of you enough for coming out. We sure appreciate it.
I think we ought to get you guys off on vacation. But you don't even know where you're going yet, do you?
No.
You guys are going to Walt Disney World! One of the thing is, they've never been on vacation together. Because of Jhett's condition, he can get viruses, can get colds very easily, so they can't really fly on a regular airplane. So I hooked up something special for the family. So guys, check out your transportation. Go ahead, climb on board. Look at that. I think ever since Jhett's heart transplant, nothing has been easy because every day is a worry on whether or not he's gonna get sick.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jhett, enjoy the jet. We'll see you guys in a week.
All righty.
It's gotta be tough for a parent, realizing that it's the home that the kid's living in that's actually put him in more danger. This week, we can change that, and they can watch their little boy grow up and know that he really does have a strong future.
Blown away. I just didn't expect like all these people. It's crazy.
So basically, this is the first day of construction, and they're setting up the forms right now. They'll pour the concrete, and which will dry in about 3 hours. Normally, it'd take about 36 to 48 hours for it to dry.
My foundation takes about 40 hours for it to dry. So
I think most of the world knows me from The Bachelor and Bachelorette. But being a designer is my profession. It's what I do. And I really wanted to get my hands dirty.
We only have 7 days.
Jean, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the horse barn.
Oh, she's beautiful. I am building a barn this week. So I got invited down to the builder, Jean's farm, and I don't really have a lot of knowledge about the farm life, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen green acres. I know how to get down. Okay, we're cow cutting now.
Yeah, there you go. And just right into the herd there and cut you one out.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on up in there. She's like, you don't know what you're doing. I'm about to throw you on the ground, playboy. My horse was temperamental. You know, he stopped, he was lazy, he was stopping to eat in the middle of the job. Oh, no, you can't eat the hay. A horse had a mind of his own. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, wait, wait. You went past him. I don't think that I got the cowboy stamp of approval yet, but at least I got to fill out the application.
Hey, Exhibit, I'm not sure you're the right material for what we need on the range.
So I know everyone's been showing you the ropes this week, right? Well, I think it's important I show you what a real demo is like.
like a little demo date.
Like, yeah, sure, it's a demo day. Yeah, we'll have dust. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
So I think I ought to call the family and make sure they're cool because, I mean, this house is unsafe. It's got to be demoed. Why don't you get all the tools we're gonna need to get this thing started, all right? Good.
Okay.
Do the castle, sis. Wow. All right. Look at the castle, bud.
My favorite thing about Disney World was meeting Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I got to see Goofy and Donald Duck. It was fun.
Hello.
Hey, it's Ty, man. How's the vacation going?
Hey, Ty, good. Real good.
Excellent. But I want to talk to you a second about your old house. So this is a really tough environment for Jhett. I was wondering, is it cool with you guys if we just take this thing down?
Was that the house?
I'm not sure what that was. I'm gonna go check. So it is okay. It is okay.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm glad to hear that. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have fun on vacation.
All right. Thanks, Ty.
Great. Way to get a jump on things. Good, yeah.
Are we good to go?
Oh, yeah, we are now.
Good.
Woo. I've been on a lot of dates in the last year and a half. They're always about candles and fancy meals.
Everybody out, let's go, let's go, let's go!
You know, instead of breaking hearts on a date, today I got to actually break windows. Windows seem to have a little bit more personality than some of the guys I've been on dates with, but hey, who's counting?
There's nothing like tearing stuff up.
That's pretty good.
I love it. I can't get enough. So this is gonna be the headboard for Brian and Audra's master bedroom, right? So the bed will go out from here as a platform, but I think right now the spacing is too much. I'm trying to give Brian and Audra a bedroom that symbolizes what this week is all about. I thought in the center of that bed should be a heart, symbolizing the fact that they almost lost a little boy, but because somebody gave their heart, he's still here today. I think this will sort of tie the whole room together. Yeah.
I'd probably make it 7'6" wide on the windows. There you go.
My plan for Brian's barn is to, first of all, build a barn with no holes in it.
All right, Santino, you gonna go first?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
I get to also work on the traditional ranch sign. I thought it would be a great way for Brian to see that his ranch-style home has a ranch-style entrance.
Wow, that was easy.
Okay, well, Merritt's room is going to be this very crafty coloring book room.
Okay.
Her headboard is actually going to be a series of these crayons, but we're going to cut them in half so that they can be flush with the wall.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, there we go.
There it is.
Look at that. Whoa! How cool is that? We're gonna do this awesome dinosaur room for Jhett. This museum is full of dinosaurs. You wanna go check them out?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Can't wait. Isn't that amazing? Look how big it is. This week we have some really special guests. Tanya and her son Santino are viewer volunteers. They were chosen from thousands of people who went online to be on the bus and be volunteers with us for a week. Santino is only 8, but he's very smart and extremely opinionated, so I've made him my assistant. So what is that?
That's a gigantic egg.
It's a gigantic egg. It's a dinosaur egg.
Dinosaur egg?
Yeah, you know what we could do? We can actually make something like that for the room. But would you help me with that?
Sure.
So I think that right there would be a perfect dinosaur that we could kind of use to make the bed for Jhett's room.
Yeah, but we should make it like a big smile, much smaller.
Much smaller and a big smile. It should be happy, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. That is awesome.
What? Hey, dude.
What a mess.
Get in here.
Are you actually laying stone?
Of course I am.
No way. Let's see your
Yeah,
hands.
come on.
Really?
I'm working hard.
You like the stone?
I need you to actually get in here.
I'm not scared. I can do that.
Can you get dirty?
You like the stone? It's that rustic stone. Goes perfect with the house. It's sort of, you know, that ranch style.
Yeah.
A little bit of Western flair to it.
Yeah.
Check it out, baby.
I think it's really incredible when you see the energy around the site and you see really hundreds of people spending hours and hours making sure that this house is built on time. That person took days off work, donating their time and energy for free. That is just truly the coolest thing that I've ever experienced. Michael, I'm here to help.
Are you kidding me?
Hey man, we gotta get this place done.
You're really getting into it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to mud?
Do I know how to mud? Come on. You think I could walk around these things if I didn't know what I was doing? I'm telling you, kind of a pro.
You need mud first.
Hello?
Hey, Skaggs family, it's Ty, man. How's the vacation going?
We're having a wonderful time.
We've got a big surprise waiting for you back here as well as a new house. So we're gonna wanna bring you home a little early.
All right.
Okay.
We can do that.
But first, you guys are going on a fireworks cruise.
All right.
Me and Audra kind of looked at each other like, golly, I mean, this just can't get any better.
Fireworks. See this and see this. Oh, 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 oh.
See that? The hearts in the firework display just symbolized to me that unique piece that we needed in order for Jhett to survive. You know, there were so many nights that I sat up with him and listened to him cry, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. There is not a word out there that I can describe of how grateful we are about Jhett's health.
A tail goes on that end, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Most parents think that they have an entire lifetime
to teach their kids the fundamentals of life, where I now have to do the Cliff Notes version. So what better way than to do something like this and to show Santino that it's good to give back.
You know what the coolest part is?
Helping family.
There you go.
I mean,
Doesn't get any better than that.
you raised a pretty bright little kid.
What do you think of this, Jill?
I think this is looking so cool. This is the best element in Merritt's coloring book room.
Definitely.
A giant interactive coloring book. Each box is going to have an animal in it.
Yeah, it'll
correct?
have its own
Right?
animal, and yeah,
Okay.
we could switch to a different color and in each box if we want.
Imagine walking into your room and you've got this to play with,
Yeah,
right?
it's like the coolest nightlight ever.
Right, exactly.
Welcome! Welcome to my world of hurt, where I put in work. Brian's tractor isn't really representing the company very well, so I had to go and do something about that. We could put some LEDs on this, make it like night ride. We took every light fixture off, replaced it, and we sanded everything down. It had any kind of corrosion or rust on it. We're gonna put sports car paint on it with a gold flake. There we go. Now we're cooking.
So Tanya, how have you been enjoying everything so far?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah?
Santino is having a ball. He's got a little journal going that he writes in it every day about what he's been doing, and yeah, it's been phenomenal for him.
Tanya has an incredible outlook on her illness. All she can think about is making sure that Santino is left with this courage and the strength to be able to give back. It's another huge reminder that you have to live every moment to its fullest.
You know, it's the little things that really shape your life.
Absolutely.
And this is gonna be one of them for him.
Thanks for chatting with me about it. I know it's hard to talk about. No, truly.
Perfect.
Great, thank you, Tanya.
How's that?
That looks fantastic.
All right, people, we got the keys. Let's move in some furniture. The Skaggs family have been through so much, and there's nothing more valuable than your child's life. And I think that the one thing that the Skaggs family cares about the most is Jhett's health and that he's okay. And we're playing a little tiny role in that this week, and I think we're all grateful to have been here. Hey, welcome back.
How are you?
I called the family and asked them to come home a day early because we had an event to raise awareness about organ donation. When someone donates an organ, that gives somebody a chance at life. In the Skaggs family, without somebody giving that beautiful donation of their heart, Jhett wouldn't be here today. So this is something that I think they're gonna wanna be a part of. So your community has really rallied in support of you guys. They know what you guys do for the Jhett Skaggs Foundation, collecting toys for the 6 kids at the Texas Children's Hospital. Well, this week, they have collected all these toys so that you can put some smiles on a lot of kids' faces.
I see so many people out there that have no idea how much I care about them. All of you guys being here just means so much to me.
So many people have been inspired by Jhett's story, and people have come out in numbers to sign up and become organ donors. In fact, we've got a few people here tonight, families that their lives have changed because of organ donation. So will you guys come up on stage?
It's very important for people that have healthy organs to be donors. My father actually needs an organ donation now. He's been on the list for kidneys for quite a while, and my dad's situation just makes it hit home. It's a gift that you can never say thank you enough for.
I celebrated my 10th anniversary last month of receiving a kidney and a pancreas transplant. Now I said celebrated. Another family felt that sorrow all over again of losing their 13-year-old son. He was my donor, And I'm here because they made that thoughtful and caring decision to allow someone else to live.
I got a heart in October. There's no way to express the gratitude to the donors. You know, you get a second chance at life.
I got to walk my daughter down the aisle, get married. Got to be with my wife for 2 years while she was sick. And I got to see my granddaughter graduate from high school, and I hope I'm around this year graduating college.
I don't think people realize there are 18 people that lose their lives every day due to not enough organs. If it wasn't for organ donation, I wouldn't have a little boy. If you're not an organ donor, you need to look up there on that stage and look at those people, listen to their stories, and look at that little boy of mine. That is the biggest gift you can give to anybody, is the gift of life.
Thank you. Coming up. Bus driver. Move that bus.
Last piece of the puzzle. Now it's time to bring him home. Take me down. Yeah!
Pulled up in the limo, I could hear this huge crowd of people cheering. It says so much about our community. Every person that had anything to do with that, whether it was hanging a nail on the wall or just maybe saying a prayer for us, I am just eternally grateful.
So, you think we should move this bus, see what's behind it?
Let's do it.
All right. You guys know what to say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver! Move that bus!
Look at that, Mom. That's your house.
With the old house, we were getting to a breaking point where we were, in a desperate situation. The siding was rotted. The roof was beginning to cave in, and it sat on basically just the dirt. The new house, it's going to completely change our life because we're not going to have that worry. How are we going to make a better place for our kids? No matter what comes, they have a safe place to be.
Well, guys, if you love the home, please give a big hug to our builders this week who've been incredible. I'm talking Todd Booz, Gene, and Vernon McCowan from Ideal Homes.
This would have to move to the top of the charitable things that I've ever gotten to do in my life. It was a great feeling to see thousands of people enhancing the life of a youngster. That's something I'll probably remember forever.
And of course, we can't forget the design team. Michael, Exhibit, and our guest designer, Jillian Hess. And of course, our viewer volunteers, Tanya and Santino.
I choose to use the term that I'm living with cancer, not dying from it. And the Skaggs family, they've had to make some choices for Jhett. I think that's how we're connected. We're choosing life. So to go home with this feeling that we helped change their lives, it was a great experience for us.
My mom taught me what giving back is all about. It's about helping people and changing lives.
It was really great you guys were here. And thank you so much for pitching in, helping us with this, and also sharing your story. Well, we were inspired by that. And so we want to make sure you can make some more memories when you go on vacation to Disney World. You guys are going on vacation to Walt Disney World. So what do you think? Should we let them see the inside of the house?
my gosh. Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, fireplace.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Mom, look.
Oh, yay!
It's Christmas morning times 10,000.
A dishwasher! Yay!
Our old house structure was a big issue, and we had a major mold problem. And after Jhett's heart transplant, we were gonna have to do something drastic. Now, I don't have to worry about the home. I can focus more on care for Jhett. It's a real big sigh of relief knowing that the house ain't gonna make him sick.
Skaggs family, what do you think of the new house?
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
It's us. It's perfect. Thank you so much.
So a lot has changed. Your floors no longer sag. These are all level foundation. And most importantly, Jhett, I want you to do something, buddy. I want you to breathe in deep. The air, it's cleaner, right? That's because our friends at CVS Pharmacy gave you a state-of-the-art air filtration system to keep Jhett healthy. But not only that, they also gave you a traveling air purifier. That way he can travel safe, which is great for your little immune system there, Jhett.
Yep.
But that's not all. CVS Pharmacy is also paying off all your medical debt. And they're starting a fund to save money for Jhett's new heart, worth $50,000.
Wow. That just takes such a load off of me and her. When Ty told us that CVS had also stepped up to the plate and paid off Jhett's medical bills, wow. That is one of the greatest personal gifts this family's received.
Well, there's a lot more house to see. Jhett, you want to see some more house?
Yeah!
Well, go check out the rest of your house. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check out the rest of your house.
Look at them dinosaurs. You got a volcano in here. Holy cow. Jhett loves dinosaurs. And for him to walk into that room and see those dinosaurs, I mean, he was in absolute heaven. Yeah, it's stairs up to your bed. For a dad, that was about as good as it gets.
Good night.
Oh, this is cool. I love it. I love my new room because it's so fun. First thing I'm gonna do in my room is I'm gonna color and play.
So, Merritt, do you like your room?
Yeah.
It's cool, right? Well, Jilly knows how much you love to draw, right? And color things, so she gave you the room that you can color anything you want, including that color palette right there.
See that up there?
So you turn it on, right? Boom. Merritt's color palette. These animals light up, right? You can see with color, but then if you turn them off, you can color in and make them whatever color you want. So go ahead, pick up a pen and draw on them.
What's your kitty's name?
Lucy.
Lucy?
Wow.
That is cool. Oh, look at that.
Look at that chair right there.
Wow.
I like the heart up there, too.
Yeah, the heart. It's kind of the icing on the cake there.
This is the bedroom that I have always dreamed of. The heart is a symbol of just everything that we've been through, and Ty, he put a lot of heart into it himself, you know, just to make sure that as parents now, we can kind of have a place to relax and just kind of let our worries subside. That room is perfect.
So what do you guys think?
It's incredible.
Oh,
Yeah?
You did yourself.
This week was really about heart, not only symbolizing the love you guys have for each other, but also how important something like giving your heart really is. You know, this week it's about giving. Because someone donated their heart, Jhett's still here today. It's tough because one family is losing someone and another family is gaining another chance at life. But there's no better gift than the gift of life. Maybe because of this, people will realize how important it is to actually be an organ donor. Well, you guys like surprises?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna love this. Yo, X, come on out here! Oh, looky there, bub. Check it out! This is your old tractor.
Wow.
And the exhibit has renovated everything.
And it started.
And it started!
Yeah. Exhibit did an absolutely awesome job on the tractor. As a matter of fact, at first, I thought it was a brand new one. I didn't even recognize it. Plus, he also put a little bling in there. He put a little gold flake in the green paint. So even though Exhibit is not a cowboy, he sure pulled this one off.
Brian, you remember the last barn had the big hole in it?
Right.
Well, this is your new barn.
Love it.
So you guys like the barn?
Yeah.
Love it.
Come on, let's go back to the house.
Let's do it. Thank you, bud.
I think when you think about the Skaggs and the stress that they've been through, and to think that now, not only is their son healthy with a new heart, his odds are better because of this beautiful, safe, and healthy home that they have. I had no idea that it would affect me as much as it did. It really does change a person, and so this experience has just been remarkable for me.
It was really amazing through Jhett's deal, the amount of people that you don't really know at all, and that'll just step up to the plate and help you out any way that they can. It just blows your mind every time.
So, Jhett, what do you think of your new house?
Thumbs up.
Yeah! Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Skaggs family! Welcome home!
Yeah. Good job.
Do you realize when we build a house, we try to make it as green as possible? We're talking low VOC paint, UV windows. It's good for the environment, it's good for the family. Now, do you also realize this is Wayne Coyne from the Flaming Lips? Now, you wrote the official Oklahoma rock song.
Yes, Do You Realize is the official state rock song of Oklahoma. That's where we're at. And do you realize this sod is really heavy?
Wow.